Juror in the Michael Drejka trial says it comes down to facts. Tonight, he's speaking exclusively with ABC Action News about what went into that more than 6 hours of deliberations.
And the jurors ultimately found Drejka guilty of manslaughter in the death of Marquise McLaughlin. Our Haley Bull is learning the reason the head juror says his decision went from not guilty to guilty.
A big part of the trial centered on this surveillance video. A juror says they rewatched it and rewatched it, but at the end of the day, the juror says it comes down to the facts.
It's very sad. Everyone lost something that day.
It's a case Timothy Kleinman didn't previously know about, and one he didn't take lightly.
I was dying because I knew a man, Marquise McLaughlin, is never coming back. A man is going to prison.
But the verdict at the end of it, the defendant is guilty, is one this juror says he feels confident about.
They had to separate emotion and what both sides might be feeling after this from fact. And at the end of the day, it comes down to facts.
Michael Drejka fatally shot Marquise McLaughlin last July, stemming from an argument over a handicapped parking space. Surveillance video shows McLaughlin push Drejka, and Drejka pull out and fire his gun.
We watched the video. It was like a Twilight Zone.
Kleinman says the jury watched and rewatched and rewatched it. He concluded McLaughlin was retreating.
Using the gun wasn't needed.
He says preliminarily, he and another juror felt Drejka was not guilty, and 3 others who are firearm owners thought guilty.
And I am the reason that we were deliberating for 6 hours, because I wanted to be absolutely sure.
When the jury came back with a question, Kleinman says it was his.
Still wanted to be absolutely certain, beyond a reasonable doubt, that the use of deadly force by any person in that situation was what was necessary. And based on how it was written, I had doubts because I couldn't understand it.
But after going back and deliberating further,
it's obvious Mr. Drejka felt his life was threatened. And at the end of the day, I'm go back to my decision. He had time to think, do I really have to kill this man? And no, he didn't, but he chose to.
Drejka is scheduled for sentencing in October. Haley Bull, ABC Action News.